campaign restarts today against Sheriff Tiraspol in Moldova. Yes, we restart from where we ended. We restart from a picture which every single Roma fan has got implanted in their minds, and that picture is Mourinho in the middle and his boys all around him telling him, I am going to stay with you after that lost final in Budapest. We're going to restart from that game. We're going to restart from that picture, a picture which a lot of us want to forget, but it's important not to forget, because if you want to win, you go through defeats, and that's a law of life. And we restart today. Group stage is a pretty easy group stage, with all due respect to everyone which we're going to face. We are clearly the best in our group stage. We've got Sheriff Tiraspol, Servette from Switzerland, and Slavia Prague from the Czech Republic. Our group stage starts today in Moldova against Sheriff Tiraspol. We've discussed about Sheriff Tiraspol in previous match reactions. We've discussed about us coming towards this game, with a 7-0 win against Empoli. And we're going to keep this momentum. We started pretty badly, and we just got to build on that 7-0 win. And I'm expecting a win today. I will only accept a win today. Nothing else than a win is acceptable against a team like Sheriff Tiraspol. But we got to be careful, because Mourinho has emphasized the dangers of this game. Underestimating our opponents is a very big danger. They are a team which, kind of hunted Real Madrid down in the Bernabeu a few years ago. So they do have that little European caliber. But it is very important not to underestimate this, because one thing which Jose did say in his press conference is arriving first in this group stage can be the difference if we want to go all the way. Avoiding to play 2 extra games against a team which will drop down from the Champions League can be very, very big. The only way to do that is to top the group. And I think we can. We just got to be concentrated for every single game. And we just have to play like we played against Empoli, because if we scored 7 past Empoli, we can easily score 4 past Sheriff Tiraspol. But yeah, the lineups are indeed out. In the meantime, I need everybody here to just saturate that live chat with your final score predictions and the players you think will get on that score sheet today. I'm going to give you my prediction in a second. So let me know all of your predictions. Smash the like button if you haven't already. I've said it yesterday. If we get 30 likes by the time the game starts, Lukaku scores 2 goals today. So keep that momentum going on the likes as well. And yeah, look, let's look at our lineup, because our lineup is we predicted this lineup apart from one player. Sorry, apart from 2 players, I should say. The one big surprise is Renato Sanches. I would never have started Renato Sanches in this game, because we don't need Renato Sanches in this game. We can cope with that Renato Sanches in this game. At least I hope so. Renato Sanches is an injury-prone player. And I think an injury-prone player needs to avoid these games, especially because we need him on Sunday against Torino. Let's not forget that the fact that we won 7-0 against Empoli doesn't mean that we've got a series of games in the league which we have to win following that bad start. And we do have to win on Sunday against Torino. Complicated game. We need Renato Sanches. So I would have never started Renato Sanches today. But it does mean, look, it suggests to me that once again, we're not snobbing this league, as rightly it should be. We are in this league. We wanna get back in that final. We can't snub it. We can't underestimate this game. We gotta start well. We need to avoid doing what we did last year, losing against Ludogorets. We gotta win today. Did I put the heater on? Jesus Christ. I think I put the heater on. I hope I didn't, but I am sweating a bit. Anyways, so yeah, we do have Svilor in goal, as confirmed yesterday in the press conference. We've got the same defensive line as Empoli, so no Smalling, who needs to get that fitness going. And we've got Ndika, Llorente and Mancini in defence. Then 4 midfielders, we've got Korzop and Zaleski. So 2 completely different fullbacks from that game. because Christensen, Spinazzola started against Empoli, Zalewski and Korstorp are back playing. They need a great performance because, look, Christensen is in the UEFA list, Korstorp needs that redemption arc, and Zalewski needs a great one because Zalewski has been poor in the start of the season, so Zalewski needs that comeback vibe as well. In the middle, Jose's gone with Renato Sanches and Cristante, a war a little shifted up front, and we've gone with El Shaarawy and Lukaku up front. The other surprise, I would say, is not starting Belotti in this. Again, we've mentioned this yesterday. Mourinho prefers to start with a bulky striker and a creative striker rather than two bulky strikers. And we've clearly seen it today because Belotti is rested because he's prioritised Lukaku. Is it correct to prioritise Lukaku against Sheriff Tiraspol? Again, just like Renato Sanches, it means we want to win this game. It means Jose wants to start and kick in the group stage very, very well. And I'm not complaining about that because I can't even think about losing this game. So that is obviously very important to consider. I do think Lukaku is going to score today. I mean, Lukaku is another category in compared to these Europa League teams. Lukaku's used to Champions League football, so he can literally create mayhem in that Sheriff Tiraspol box if he hits his day today. El Shaarawy next to him. I've said it many times. This is a classic El Shaarawy game. He can decide the game, and yeah, he can change the game. Very technical player. He can link up with Lukaku well, and Aouar is back. Very, very curious to see Aouar because we really didn't see much of Aouar. Aouar got injured against Milan. He played a full game against Salernitana, but I really can't remember Aouar in that game. Other than that, he played 20 minutes against Milan and then was forced to get subbed off. He's back after that international break, which he missed out with Algeria. And yeah, I mean, look, you look at this team, we're gonna win. And I'm gonna go with my prediction. I'm gonna kick it in. Call me crazy, I'm going 4-0. I mean, this is it. We should beat them 4-0. It's not even me wishing for a 4-0, but with the players Jose has decided to start, 4-0 is a minimum result. Again, I'm not trying to, underestimate Sheriff. That's not what I'm trying to do. But Renato Sanches, Aouar, El Shaarawy and Lukaku, just these four can easily score 3 goals. Again, look, I'm not going to go 4-0. Fine, I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 Roma is my prediction, and I think it's a fair prediction. I think the plan here, especially following Renato Sanches and Lukaku starting, the plan here is very simple. Try to kill the game by 45 minutes in the first half, and then allow for substitutions. I agree, Lukaku and Sanches will play 45 minutes, they won't play more. Definitely agree on that. Definitely agree. Anyways, let me get the match on. Let me get the match going. In the meantime, as I said before, let me know your predictions, your final score predictions, and the players you think will get on that score sheet today. I'm going 3-0, Lukaku and El Shaarawy to score, and I'm also going to place a magnificent Houssam Aouar goal in it. I think it can happen. I think he's taken that Dybala position, Dybala responsibility. We're very creative. I mean, El Shaarawy and Aouar is a pretty creative duo. Add Lukaku onto that, I can only see goals. I am going 3-0. Nothing will change my prediction. I'm going 3-0. But yeah, as I said, let me know what you think in the chat and who you think will get on that score sheet. Obviously, I'll keep you updated on the other games. I'll keep you updated primarily on the other game in our group stage, which is Servette against Slavia Prague. But we've got Liverpool, who I believe are playing now. So we'll obviously take an eye on them because they're the favourites. I mean, it would be a lie not to say that they're the favourites. The question is, will they keep the focus in this Europa League? That's the only question. Because if they do, Liverpool are going to easily win this and lift that trophy. But, many people said Arsenal did the same thing. Was supposed to do the same thing last year, and they didn't. So they could underestimate this tournament, especially because you look at how they started the Prem, and even though Man City look on a completely different category, Liverpool won that title, want to compete for that title. And obviously competing for a competitive league like the Premier League might end up leading to them being less concentrated in this league. But yeah, they've got Brighton in it. Brighton, I think, is more dangerous because they know that they won't win the Prem. And this is a perfect tournament for Brighton to try and win. And I think they can easily win it. Maybe not in terms of experience, but in terms of, you know, the way that they play. Unbelievable. We'll speak about Brighton's project in over the course of this live watch along, because I think it's very interesting. It is very, very interesting to speak about it and what they're doing, the project that they're building, the team that they're building, and yeah. Anyways, the match is about to start. Let's quickly have a glance at their lineup. We're playing with their second kit, by the way. They are playing with, just to give you their lineup. They're playing with Koval. They're playing with a 4-3-3. Koval, Tovar, Kiki, Garananga, and Arton Duaga in defense. Zohori, Ademo, and Joao Paulo in the midfield. And Akpan and Kaye. This guy's gonna score. It's written in the stars. Akpan and Kaye, Talal, and Bekele in attack. Yeah. Look, we should destroy this team. It's not even a doubt. Not even a doubt. But yeah. Football's football. Anything can happen. We've seen it with Bottle Glimt 2 years ago, and we've also seen it with what's it called? Ludogorets last year. So yeah. Right. Yeah, we're playing with the second kit. It's the first time we're playing with this second kit. I don't know how to. I know, actually, no, it's not the second time. We've played against Verona. Yeah, we all remember that game. I don't know how to judge this kit. I mean, I like it, but I'm not sure about the color and the pattern. Looks like my grand's curtain in her kitchen. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, it's not that clean white you wanna see. It's more of a beigey type color, but it's good. Not comparable to our first kit. First kit is another category. Right, 2-2, 3-2 Roma, Lukaku hat-trick. 4-1 Roma, 4-0 Roma. Why is Sanches playing? I don't know, I think we want to secure it. 3-0 Roma. Yeah. I mean, look, the graphic on DAZN says we're playing with a 3-5-3. The graphic on DAZN shows Zaleski as an attacking winger next to El Shaarawy and Lukaku. It's most probably not going to be like that, but it would be epic. I think that is Zaleski's position. It really is. Where is our third kit? Third kit should be released anytime soon. I need to check this, because I am... Why is the heater on? Sorry, lads. I am sweating like mad. Sorry, I need to put this hat on because I am sweating. Sorry about that. But, yeah. If Roma gives us a spectacular performance, how are we feeling around the absence of Pellegrini? To be honest, since last season, he is a huge depth with Roma. Right, game starts. Let's try and win. We'll speak about that in a second. We'll speak about that. Right, I think it's working now. Right, game starts. I'm going, I know, some people don't want me to predict, and I won't predict. I will not predict, don't worry. I won't jinx it this time. But yeah, let Europa League start.
Dice che Cristante non gioca. No, Cristante gioca. Sì, Cristante gioca.
Right, ball possession from them. The thing about Pellegrini is interesting. I will always be Pellegrini in, and I know a lot of people don't like this, but I won't change it. Because just like many other players in this team, he needs time. And he is yet again another player which gets injured very, very, very often. But I will say that Pellegrini has been bang average over the past 2 seasons, and that Pellegrini is not the same Pellegrini anymore. He's not the same Pellegrini he was during the pandemic. Pellegrini under Fonseca during lockdown was probably the peak of Pellegrini. He's definitely not that, and we can see it because he doesn't influence in games, he doesn't impact in games, he doesn't score that much, he doesn't contribute much. I will give him time, but he knows it himself that if he doesn't step up this season, the competition has increased. And if he doesn't step up this season, you know, we've got Renato Sanches in our war, which can easily nick his place. He's been below average, but you know, nothing will change my view on our captain, obviously. You look like the Schalke coach. I don't even know who the Schalke coach is, mate. I'm confident in Pellegrini. He played very well against Verona and didn't play bad against Milan, says Matteo. Right, Sheriff goal here. Careful, lads. Cross in, nobody gets it. On the other side, cross in, and it's a corner kick. You know, I gotta be very honest with you. I have zero confidence in Mile's Villar. I have zero confidence in that man. I don't know what it is. I just think it's his poor distribution. The few games he's had, he's played bad. The fact that he doesn't have a good catch and doesn't distribute the ball well. I don't know. I mean, I would have started Villar in this game, but yeah, I'm not confident about Villar. That's the thing. Corner in. Ooh, it was a good chance for them there. Mancini finds Renato Sanches. Renato Sanches goes. Changes side very well. No, not very well. Tries to change side. Bad bouncer. Thrown to us. Renato Sanches can be the key changer. We've seen it against Empoli. We've seen it in the last 20 minutes against Salernitana. He's that infiltration box-to-box mid which every team needs. If his fitness was a bit better, as Jose said in many press conferences, he wouldn't be a Roma player. He'd probably be sticking around than at Bayern Munich or PSG. He's here because of his fitness condition. He's here because of what his fitness has made him into a player. And our job is to kind of, you know, recycle that fitness and make him into a more less injury susceptible player. And Dika. Good ball in. Tries to chip it, and Sheriff protect it, and it's their long ball. How can he be worse than Rui Patricio? He's not better than Rui Patricio. That's a fact. I mean, again, I think it's criminal of me saying that because he's not played as many games. But from the few games which I've seen, and I mean every game which I've seen him play, he's been worse than Rui Patricio. I mean, I don't remember us winning a game with Villar starting. Villar started against Fiorentina and we lost. Villar started against Bologna and we didn't win. Villar started against Ludogorets and we lost. I don't know if it's a sign, but that's poor distribution. Andika goes. I'm actually sad for Pele, but it's true that sometimes we play better without him. Definitely. especially if Renato Sanches and a worn-out tend to step up and more often. Right, we try something, but Sheriff, get it back. Speaking about Europa League, what I was saying before is, as of now, as of the Europa League teams, so not considering the teams which are going to get relegated from the Champions League, the clear favourites in my opinion are 3 teams. Liverpool first, I'm actually going to put Roma second, and I'm going to put Brighton third. Liverpool in terms of quality, Roma in terms of developed experience, and Brighton in terms of incredible project. But obviously there are going to be teams which are going to drop down from the Champions League, and that's where hell could come in. I mean, already the fact that 100% confirmed one between PSG, Dortmund, Milan and Newcastle is going to rock down, it means that one of the 4 could become favourites in winning this. It's definitely going to be a tough tournament. We need our luck, 100%. We need luck, like we always do. But we can do it, I think. But speaking about Brighton, it's just that project, which Lukaku protects the ball, changes it to Karsdorp, tries to find Lukaku, doesn't find Lukaku, Sheriff clear it away, Mancini fights, and it's a throw into them. In terms of Brighton, it's their project. I mean, that project is a project which I want to see my team adopt. The only way, first of all, an Italian team adopting a Brighton-like project is already hard to find because of the Italian system. You just don't grow young players. Every single Italian team has poor scouting departments, apart from a few. So already how the Italian league is based and the system which it's surrounded about doesn't favour such a project. Second of all, to have a project like Brighton's, you need not a great, not a fantastic, an exceptionally fantastic Renato Sanches shoots deflected. An exceptionally great scouting department, something which, as of now, we are ridiculous about. Brighton have such a good team, but again, they're playing so well, and you look at the team and it's going to be a long-term team. And yeah, I think, yeah, I just feel like it's the project you want to see your team adopt. It's complicated, no doubt about that. But you look at all the players, interesting players, unknown players which they're buying, which they're seeking in their team, and it's, I mean, that Ansu Fati is an unknown. Oh, wrong in the box here. No, Ansu Fati is an unknown, but to think that Brighton loaned one of the most interesting talents who needed a new experience, because Ansu Fati needed a new experience. It was done at Barcelona. It is just incredible. So, what's the other guy they bought? What's his name? I mean, not speaking about Ferguson, but I really like him. What's his name? Adingra. Looks unreal. Simon, we won't be second favourite, as by knockout stage we will be 5th as better teams from UCL. Yeah, I said from the Europa League teams that are in, we are the second favourites. And again, it depends who we face. It depends who gets relegated. I agree, but as of now, as you look at the Europa League teams, then we're the second favourites. Right, Fallon Zaleski there. Are Italian women worth the hype? Are Italian women worth the hype, or are they prima donnas that like sugar daddies and rich pricks? Plan on visiting Milan, Rome and Florence the next month. What are you trying to do, mate? Come to Rome and... No, just... I mean, I'm not even going to answer that because I'm 18 years old. I have a girlfriend, but... Yeah. Change his side. Very well. Zalewski changes side to Mancini. Bring the ball forward. Bring it forward. Renato, Mancini. That's not a foul, ref. Oh, that's not a foul. Oh, it is a foul because Mancini doesn't protest. You know it's a foul when Mancini doesn't protest. Korzop looks rusty. I mean, he hasn't been playing much, so can't blame him. But yeah. Hello, mate. How are you? Doing good? Korzop. Change his side. Ndika. Zalewski. Bad ball from Zalewski. I mean, impressions after 11 minutes, we gotta shoot. I don't think we ever shot. It's the only way we score, isn't it? Tournament will be a closed book if Seville don't qualify to the knockouts in the Champions League. Now, Seville won't win this. Seville won't win this. I am convinced that if Seville get knocked down and we face Seville, we're gonna beat those fucking idiots. I'm convinced. And again, if Seville get in this, and let's say a hypothetical final would be Liverpool against Seville, there is not a chance Seville are winning. Seville won't win. Seville will be dangerous. I actually want Seville. I really want revenge against Seville. I really want it. I want one between Lazio, Feyenoord and Seville to come down. I mean, one between Feyenoord and Lazio will come down. Atletico could come down, but again, I do think they're the most Champions League experienced wise. Celtic will get last in that group stage, so that leaves Feyenoord and Lazio. One of them will advance, one of them will go down. I really want to face... I mean, Lazio, you all know why. I mean, imagine beating Lazio in a Europa League semi-final, double leg, home leg and away leg, derby, just like Inter Milan in the Champions League last year. But on the other side, I want to be Feyenoord again, because again, we're just their biggest... We're like their biggest puppet. And I think a big rivalry has been established between us and them. And I hate them as well. And then you've got Seville, who I want to desperately beat because they've made me live one of the worst, probably the lowest week of my life. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm praying for one of these teams to drop down in the Europa League and we face them. In other teams which I would love to see in the Europa League, and I would love to see a game, I've said it already, Roma against Red Star Belgrade. The fan bases are gonna kill each other. That they're gonna kill each other after that banner thingy which happened last year after the Empoli game. Zvilor gets it. Los Seville were almost relegated last year in La Liga. They still won. They have dark arts and magic on their side. I love Pellegrini, but I have a feeling he may be a bit of a liability and hasn't found his feet past year or so. Yeah, and one of the reasons for that is definitely definitely how injury prone he's been. Pellegrini is another player which is injured 8 games out of 10. Maybe not 8 games out of 10, but 5 games out of 10 he misses them. Right, by the way, if you haven't already, can you please smash the like button? If you smash the like button now, if everybody clicks that like button, Lukaku scores a hat-trick. He needs to wake up after these 15 minutes, and that's the only way you wake him up. Click that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Everybody's very welcome. If you like Roma, especially if you don't speak Italian, this is the perfect place to be. So click all of the things below. Renato Sanches gets fouled. Renato Sanches back to Llorente, Awar, Ndika, Zaleski tries something, chips it, back to Mancini, very high. Defense line is very, very high. Renato Sanches, Lukaku, short passes. Oh, the guy goes. The guy, he looks like a very fast guy. Bad pass. Llorente. Ooh, Llorente loses it there. Where are you watching the game? I'm watching the game on DAZN. Your live is late. My live is always late. If you're an OG subscriber, you will know. Because it's not my problem. It's DAZN. DAZN is in a satellite software, streaming software. And so it's always delayed. There's nothing I can do about it. Just sync with me. I'm currently at... Hang on. Let me get the... If everybody wants to sync, it's way more entertaining for all of us, so we can avoid people spoiling the game in the chat. I'm at 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I am probably behind everyone here, but again, there's nothing I can do about it. And Dika, bad pass, loses it there. Oh. Cross in. Deflect. Long ball for Villar. I mean, again, in this tournament this year, you've got other very interesting teams. I just feel like Liverpool, Brighton, Roma, and the teams which are going to drop down from the Champions League are going to stand out. But you still have the likes of Atalanta, Bayer Leverkusen. You still have the likes of Villarreal, West Ham, Real Betis, or Villarreal in it. And I'm not sure if Villarreal are in it, but Real Betis are in it, West Ham are in it. It's a very complicated tournament this year, I ain't gonna lie. It's entertaining because it's a mini Champions League, we can call it. But yeah. Again, focus now is group stage. It can only be the focus. Renato Sanches changes side very well onto Mancini. Short pass onto Cristante. Mancini again. Cristante. Mancini. Karsdorp. Karsdorp goes. Great from Karsdorp. Lukaku, Karsdorp. Ooh, that was a good chance. Love it from Karsdorp there. It's those sprints which Karsdorp can do, which the other fullbacks can't. Lask scored. Wow. Liverpool losing. Liverpool are losing against Lask. Florian Flecker. That's big. I mean, look. Do they care about the Europa League? Is the question. They'll try and win it. But do they care about it? Or do they want to challenge Man City in the league title? I think Man City will win, but I think Liverpool will get second, and I think Tottenham looks really good under Ange. I don't think they'll resist though. Actually, no, I'm going to take what I said back. Tottenham don't have European tournaments to play. I think City's going to win. I think Liverpool's going to get second. I personally think Arsenal third, but I think Tottenham fourth. Easy. I don't think United get in it. United look dead. Who do you have? Chelsea look even deader. And then you've got Brighton, who could be the surprise. But again, compared to Liverpool, they're going to share much of their attention and interests on the Europa League this season. 140 passes completed from us and 43 passes completed from Sheriff. That's a clear statement that we're dominating the possession, but we're not. We didn't have built many chances up to now.
Ndika. Changes side to Mancini. Mancini goes. It's fouled. He's fouled, ref. Ref continues, I think. Renato Sanches. Oh. Let me put the game back. Thoughts on AEW firing CM Punk? Who the hell is that? AEW? Who's Punk? No idea who they are. Absolutely no idea. Not even a clue. We're gonna shoot more, lads. It's been a pretty dead 20 minutes. Mancini goes long. That's the ball Lukaku wants. Doesn't stop it well. It's complicated to stop. Lukaku likes it, but we gotta shoot more. I don't think their goalkeeper ever touched the ball. And I don't think their goalkeeper is a world-class goalkeeper. All we need is shoot. Shoot and shoot. Good. I think again, keeping a clean sheet today would help a lot. It would help a lot. Because I repeat this every time, but Sunday's game is a very complicated game. And I kind of wished that to prepare such a complicated game in a complicated stadium to play in against Torino, who's on good form, we had to avoid playing this away game. I mean, obviously not us not presenting ourselves to the stadium, but you know, it makes things complicated. As I said yesterday in the match preview, basically to reach this stadium, Roma had a 3-hour plane to Chisinau, capital of Moldova, and then a 2-hour bus ride to Tiraspol in Transnistria, and then all the way back tomorrow, and then on Sunday you're back going, and you're back leaving for Turin. It gets tiring, it gets exhausting. It gets disorganized, and it will have knock-on effects on league games. Problem is, after such a bad start, we cannot allow these obstacles to occur in the league right now, because we can't lose more points. We need to win. I mean, we've won against Empoli. We're gonna win against Torino and win against Genoa on Tuesday. We are back playing away from home on Tuesday. Against Genoa, which is again, it's another complicated game because Genoa are in good form, very good form. And then you've got, I believe, Frosinone at home. We've got a series of games which we gotta win, but do I think we're gonna get 4 points? No, I don't. Right, Awar heads it. No, sorry, Zaleski with a bad header. Sheriff, clear it away. Zaleski changes side well onto Karsdorp. Cristante. Also, I want to speak about this. Hang on, let's... Ndika. Cristante shoots. Wanted a deflection. Goalkeeper gets it. Have you ever noticed that when Dybala's on the pitch, Cristante plays way better? I just can't explain this pattern. Why is it that when Dybala's on the pitch, Cristante plays way better? I think it's because when Dybala's on the pitch, Cristante has more of a central position rather than just a defensive position. I can't explain this, but when Dybala is not on the pitch, Cristante is way more defensive. And when Cristante is more defensive, he plays worse. Cristante's perfect position is... How do you explain this? Cristante's perfect position isn't as a central defensive midfielder. Cristante's best position is like Barella, to be honest with you. Problem is, Barella runs 10 times more than Cristante. I don't explain this. Again, Dybala's not on the pitch, 25 minutes have gone, we've barely shot on target. So, Dybala is the dependent factor, the subject of this team. Without a doubt, we've understood this watching an entire season last season, and we're understanding this now because when Dybala's on the pitch, apart from the fact that we look more creative because he's creative, with Dybala on the pitch, the entire teams shoot more. Maybe it's because he shoots more and he takes the responsibility to shoot, and the others copy him. But the dependent factor is Paulo Dybala. Cristante, back to Ndika. What man are you again? I am 26-18, 26-19, 26-20, 26-21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If everyone can sync, as I said before, it's way more entertaining for me and for you, and we can avoid everybody spoiling it in the chat, or you will get banned. Please do not spoil the game. It is a pain in the ass. In January, Jose must sign Højbjerg. Didn't Cristante used to play as an attacking midfielder? I want to see him shoot more since that last goal. Is Sanches injured? Did Sanches just get injured? Nah, he didn't get injured. Cristante did. By the way, did you all know Cristante used to play for Benfica? I think I shocked everyone with this statement, but Cristante did indeed used to play with Benfica. Sanches is injured. I'm blaming Mourinho here, because you can never start Sanches in a game like this. Sanches should have never started this game. Why did Sanches start this game? Somebody please explain. Paredes in, Sanches out, Sanches is injured. For God's sake, this is so annoying. Paredes in. I cannot believe Sanches just got injured. Oh my God. I do want to see Cristante shoot more. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Ooh, that was a good chance from El Shaarawy. Did that get deflected? No, it did not get deflected. I'm just so pissed at this. Sanches played one game with Roma in the space of a month. Corner kick to them. I just do not get how he can be that injury prone.
This is what I was saying. It's bad to start him when he's nursing a minor injury. Yeah. To be honest, it's just again, this could result in a complicated game. It can, but on paper it's not, because on paper we are better than this team. But I think we know that Renato Sanches is injury prone. We know that Renato Sanches will play a number of games this season and will miss out a number of games this season. Why did we start him in this game when we could have started Paredes or even Bove? Shamadov and Azmoun would be tragic. Cristante almost loses it, changes side, and Dika. Mancini goes in. Is it me, or the camera angle in this stadium is so far away? Foul on Sheriff. I can't even identify the players from how far it is. Slavia Prague scored, says somebody. Look at those Sheriff fans enjoying life. By the way, their manager is an Italian manager. Italian manager born in Libya. That's a good link to say. Obviously, prayers to Libya and the floods that are happening. Corzo presses, that's a foul though, too aggressive. I mean, the plan of trying to kill the game after 45 minutes is not working out. Ooh! They hit the post! Can we wake up? Paredes. Long ball. El Shraoui tries to stop. Shoots! Ooh. Good chance. That guy hit the post there. We were lucky there. That could have been a goal. Ooh. Didn't look that clear live. Sanches injured again, indeed. I mean, again, I hope it's minor. He didn't look that injured. Maybe it's just a precaution. It looked like when Dybala normally feels something and asks to get subbed off. He didn't look in that pain. But it's still an injury, and he'll probably not play on Sunday, I guess. Do you play video games? I've only played, and I will only play FIFA. But I will not buy FC 24. What's it called? I will not buy it. Karsdorp stops the ball. Good ball onto Awar. Turns around. Back to Karsdorp. Lukaku fights. Lukaku fights. Wow, great defending from that guy. That guy just knocked Lukaku down. Cristante intercepts it. That's a chance. This is surely a chance. Oh, goalkeeper gets it. Paredes gave it to El Shrawi, who tried to cross it in. Goalkeeper got it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also smash the like button in this live stream. It would support us a lot. So, yeah, please do it. If you do it, we win. If you do it, we win. Click the like button. Why don't you do a stream on FIFA 23? Because I don't have time. I mean, I don't play FIFA much. I play probably like 1 hour a week on a weekend. I don't stream FIFA because, first of all, it would ruin the I don't know. I think it would just ruin the distraction between real football and virtual football. But second of all, I just don't have time. I gotta study. So yeah, I barely ever play FIFA on a weekly basis. Can't even stream it. And another reason, which I don't know if it's a valid reason because I never actually researched this up, but I play FIFA on my TV in the living room, so I would not know how to connect to stream it. I just play FIFA with my friends. That's competition with friends. That's the best part of FIFA. Bragging rights. Lukaku tries to turn around. That defender is defending very well against Romelu. Zaleski tries to shoot and it's over the bar. We're hiring the pressure, but we still need that goal. I will not accept anything less than a win today. Pressure from Zaleski there. Another great video game, which I played a few years ago, but it's a really good one in terms of design and like the plot, is what's it called again? The horror game. It's like that horror walkthrough decision making game. Resident Evil, that's a very good game. Resident Evil 7 is scary as crap. There's some serious jump scares in that video game. Ndika defends, clears it down. Sheriff, good. Paredes. Lukaku. That guy just pisses me off. He's knocked Lukaku down the third time now. Book him. It's the third time he's knocked him down. I don't think it's that easy to knock him down, mate. Right, Paredes takes this. What are you studying in college? I am I'm at school. Last year of school. Last A-level year. And then I'm off to uni. But I'm most probably staying in Italy for uni. I know things changed. A few months ago I did say I was gonna go out. But no, I'm most probably staying in Italy. Maybe even in Rome. Who knows? Stadium vlogs can continue. No, but other than that, I'm doing A-levels now. I'm doing history, French, Italian, and maths. But I'm doing maths as an AS level, not A-level. Cross in. Zaleski, terrible free kick. Hello, mate. How you doing? NK Footy. Renato Sanches should not be on the pitch this match. We needed him against Torino. Fully agree. 100%. Throw in for us. I would love a goal before half-time. Throw in for us. 5 minutes to go. Cross in. Ooh, that wasn't a bad cross. Good. From Paredes there. I don't look what Liverpool's doing. Right, Liverpool's still losing. Liverpool are still losing indeed. 1-0 to Lask. Rennes are winning 2-0. Slavia Prague are winning 1-0. Leverkusen are winning 2-0. Simon, what is your pickup line? Are you French? Because I fell for you. No, I don't use that. Don't even think I use that. That's the cringiest thing I've ever heard. Resident 4 was awesome. I've only played Resident 7. Tu parles français? Un peu de français. Un peu. Pas beaucoup de français, mais je parle un peu de français. Sheriff play the ball here. Oui, un peu de français. Italie 4 Coupe du Monde, France 2. I've got my AS Maths exam in 2 weeks, studying hard. Good luck, mate. Good luck in advance. Are you taking it the 9th of October? Because I'm taking my P1 Maths the 9th of October. Dorbo is still giving us favours all the way from Lask. What is AS Maths? AS is half an A level. Hopefully he's back against... I highly doubt he's back against Torino. Torino is like in 3 days, mate. If he's out, it either means it's precaution, And in both scenarios, he won't play. One, because if it's precaution, you can't then just start him 3 days after. And two, because if he's injured, he won't play. So I highly doubt Renato Sanches will be there. 3 minutes of added time. We really have not created much in this first half. I remember one shot, that El Shaarawy shot. That's a foul. Ref, that's a foul! Referee, are you blind? That is a foul on Llorente. These referees. These referees. Je peux parler mieux français que toi. Je pense pas, mon ami. Je pense pas. Sanchez injury looked minor. Looked precautionary. Yeah. I still think it's precautionary though. Won't be able to play on Sunday. No need to focus on Sunday. We're gonna win this game. It's embarrassing if we don't win this game. Lukaku's referee. It's time to book that guy. He's on my nerves now. He has knocked Romelu Lukaku 7 times in the space of 45 minutes. By the way, this question applies to everyone here. Why do mothers or women, when they're on the phone, why do they always shout? I will never understand that. Why is it that when a woman is on a phone with a friend, they always need to shout? Crossing. 30 seconds to go. One last chance. It's a foul for us. Finally booked him. Finally booked Talal. More like Taj Mahal. Right, last chance of this first half. It's free kick. Not that close. It's a cross free kick, 100%. Paredes goes in. Yes! Get in! Own goal! Own goal merchants, they call us. Vamos! Great timing. Great timing. This goal will help our morale so much. So much. Get in. That's a lucky goal, but we do not care, do we? As long as it's a goal. Come on! Come on! Right, it's halftime, ref. Yeah, he's gonna blow it now. Right, first half's gone. 1-0 to us. Perfect timing. That goal came in a perfect timing. Before halftime, you can give us a breather. Maybe can allow for some subs. And yeah. Look, we've got a few things to mention about this first half. Not the greatest of first halves, but again, I've always said this. It's tough to play in Eastern Europe. It's always a pain. It's always hard, tough grounds, tough stadiums to play in. So yeah,
I mean, this has always been a game which we had to win, but yeah, look, it's good that we've scored this goal now, because it will definitely, as I said before, allow for some breathers, and maybe some subs. Subs is the question I want to answer here. Because obviously the big question here is, Renato Sanches shouldn't have started, obviously. Renato Sanches shouldn't have started, but I mean, look, I understand why Mourinho started Renato Sanches, because he doesn't want to snub this game, and he knows the importance of getting first in this group stage. Problem is that when a player is very injury prone, you need to hand him carefully. You know, you can't play him in every game. And the Torino game is far more important than this game, if you ask me, because we need to recollect the points that we lost in the first games of the league. And we needed a player like Renato Sanches in a tough fixture against Torino. He will most probably not be there. He got a minor injury. It did look minor. We discussed this. It looked like a minor injury, but it's always an injury, regardless of whether it's precautionary or not. He's always felt something, and it does mean that he will most probably be out for that game. But yeah, apart from that, it was a very tight first half. In a sense that one balanced game. I mean, they hit the post after 20 minutes. So yeah, I mean, they hit the post with a big chance after 20 minutes. We've got Svilor in goal, and then we started to dominate the game. We started to dominate the possession. We started to dominate the chances. We put more pressure on them, and then eventually the goal came from a set piece, lucky goal, own goal. But I guess the 3 points is all that matters. As always, that's the philosophy of football. Winning is all that counts. But yeah, I'm surprised by how many times Lukaku's been knocked down in this first half. You don't usually see somebody with Lukaku's status and physique to get knocked down that many times. A few of them were fouls. The one player which I am not liking is Zalewski. I don't know what this is about him. I really don't. I don't know if it's him trying to balance both the attack and defense, which is making him not play well. I'm not sure if it's him knowing and understanding that he needs to contribute in more goals, which doesn't make him play well. I don't know. But Zalewski is certainly not living a great moment. Zalewski is certainly not giving that impact which a fullback needs to give. Karsdorp, not much better. Karsdorp did a few interesting accelerations in compared to Zalewski, but again, Karsdorp not the best. Other than that, I think the entire team has been pretty bang average. There hasn't been a standout player in this team. Yeah, there hasn't been a standout player. You can tell that we were Dybala dependent, which is something which we will need to evolve into not being. But unfortunately, at time of speaking, we are a Dybala dependent team. With Dybala, we look way more fluid, we look way more creative, we look like we want to score more goals because we take more chances when Dybala's on the pitch. And that is obviously, everything which I just said is linked to the fact that we are Dybala dependent, because when Dybala's on the pitch, for example, Lukaku's got more chances because he's got better support. When Dybala's on the pitch, Cristante plays in a way more favourable position for him and ends up shooting more. And I also feel like when Dybala's on the pitch, our fullbacks end up playing better. And that's just the way it is. It is very important not to have risked Dybala in this game. Definitely very important. We're not in a position to lose Dybala because he's injury prone in a game like this. This is a game which this team should win even without Dybala on the pitch. We're 1-0 up. It doesn't mean we've won the game. It means we can take a little breather in terms of maybe operate some substitutions. But we still got to be careful because, again, they've hit the post, and the few times they've attacked, we did look shaky in defence. And don't forget, I mean, I say this because I'm not a big fan of him, but it's Villar in goal. He's not Manuel Neuer. He can easily have a little bottling and cost us the points. So again, just like always, we got to remain concentrated and play until the 90th minute, not until the 45th, not until the first goal we score, because there's this tendency of, not playing anymore after we go on a lead, which needs to stop. It obviously did not happen against Empoli because we scored a goal and then we scored 6 goals. And it's something which needs to happen week in and week out. But I do agree the team is a bit absent, as again, zero intensity. I do agree on that. We weren't pressing much. But yeah, look, goal is what counts. It's the 3 points which counts at the end of the day. So yeah. By the way, smash the like button. I need everybody here to smash the like button. If everybody in the stream smashes that thumbs up right now, that juicy thumbs up. Imagine doing that, but by clicking it with your mouth. That was weird. I should have never said that. But yeah, smash that like button and subscribe to your channel, to this channel. If you've already subscribed, get your friends and family to subscribe and bring them and make them part of this community. Let's look at subs. Let's look at subs. By the way, Kiki was the guy who scored the own goal. Gabby Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? So you never ever leave our Sunday. But you're on jump and I need you. Right, we've got Paredes who obviously got subbed in. Rui Patricio, Belotti, Celik, Dybala, Spinazzola, Bove, Pagano, Pisilli, Boer, Mannini and D'Alessio. Mannini and D'Alessio are the 2 new young stars which Mourinho has promoted. Siri just popped up. Every time I say Spinazzola, Siri pops up. It's Spina. It's not Siri. It's Spina. I would put Bove in. I put Bove in because he brings that midfield intensity which we lack. But I don't think Bove will get in because Paredes just got subbed in. Who I would put in is Belotti. I would keep it like this for the next 20 minutes and then I'd sub Lukaku off and put Belotti in. Other than that, who can we put in? I would not put Dybala in. I really would not put Dybala in. I'd put Belotti in. I think El Shaarawy's creating a bit. He's not doing great, but I'd put Bove, Pagano and Belotti in. Italian trio. Sheriff is not a good side. Why aren't we taking more shots? I do agree. We need to shoot more. And again, the only way we score is shooting. That's just, it's like Newton's second law. Shooting and scoring are exponentially linked. But so yeah, I agree, we need to shoot more. I take out Elsha and put in Belotti. Game is too physical for Elsha. Also, we are also Paredes dependent because he frees Cristante. Spina at the moment is better than Zaleski, says 1969E6175. That's like my Wi-Fi password. Take a breather. The entire game they've been taking a breather. Yeah, no, not on that sense. Take a breather in terms of, being on a lead. But yeah, we need to keep on scoring. This can't be a 1-0 win.
this needs to be a minimum 3-0 win with the players we have compared to them. Bobby should have stepped in for Sanches, says Dachi. Elsha and Nico should come out. Spina and Belotti in, says. Yes, I agree. I'd put Bove, Spina and Belotti in. Right, let's look at a few more games, shall we? So Rennes are winning 2-0 against Maccabi Haifa. Liverpool are losing 1-0 against Lask. Leverkusen 2-0 up against Häcken from Sweden. Karabag against Molde 0-0. Servette is losing at home against Slavia Prague. So as of now, Slavia Prague and Roma are topping the group. Villarreal are losing away at Panathinaikos, our twins. And Union Saint-Gilloise are losing at home to Toulouse. And in the Conference League, not that anybody cares, but just to see what Fiorentina's doing, because I believe Fiorentina's playing now. Fiorentina's winning 2-1 away against Genk. Slavia are leading our main group, our main danger in group. Why is Bobby not playing more? He's a beast. I agree. I am Jose Mourinho. By the way, did we all see a group of the Curva Nord attend the game with Atletico Madrid fans on Tuesday at the Olimpico against Lazio? Because basically there's this triangle of alliances between ultras, and this triangle of alliances is Roma, Atletico Madrid and Panathinaikos. These three teams have basically all like twinned together. Their ultras groups are twinned together, and Roma was in the away stands with the Atletico Madrid fans, and obviously Lazio had to say something about that as well. They obviously used that to say that that's the only way we can see a Champions League game. They just can't not think about us. They just can't. We're their daily obsession. Matic provided an assist apparently. It looks like we have a decent squad, but my only problem is injuries. We will fall short of top 4 if we don't keep a fit squad for more than 3/4 of the season. Oh mate, I fully agree with that. And that's exactly what I said after that Empoli game. If our team is a fit team, we have a good squad and nobody can say anything else. But our team is not a fit team. Renato Sanches is unfit, Dybala's unfit, Pellegrini's unfit, Smalling's unfit, and Aouar is unfit. And that is where the obstacles come in. The goal is to keep the fitness alive. It's a hard goal because you see it's like asking a gardener who's allergic to grass to be a gardener. It's complicated because he'll end up sneezing the majority of his time. He can do it, but will he do a great job? No, he won't, because he will sneeze all the way through it. And that's kind of a very similar analogy, if you ask me. It's possible, but it won't happen because they've got injuries in their DNA, the majority of these players. Lazio, Real Madrid and Olympiacos are the other trinity. No, not at all. Lazio are twinned with Inter and West Ham because of... second half starts. Second half starts. Let me put the timer on. Timer is on. Let me know your final score predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and the players who you think will score. Let me know all of that in the chat below. Predictions, score sheet, who will end up in the score sheet, and yeah, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Right, no subs. It looks like. Looks like we've chosen to pick the same team. Yeah, Lazio's allied with West Ham because of that dickhead of Di Canio. Right, throw into us. Sheriff, clear it. That guy's defending really well on Lukaku. Oh, that's terrible defending from Ndika. What a shot. That looked like a goal. That's terrible defending from Ndika though. Absolutely terrible. The thing is, as soon as we play physical game, injuries come raining, but if the game's fluid, it happens less or not at all. That wasn't a bad shot from that guy. Lukaku keeps it. That guy! How is that guy defending so well? Get him in. Great. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Book him there. Peter Pan. God knows where Mourinho's watching the game from. Where's he watching it from? I bet you he's watching the game from a Soviet restaurant. Mancini gets fouled. Ndika. Lukaku keeps it. Lukaku, Paredes. Ndika. That's a good ball from Mancini. El Shaarawy is in the box. Once Lukaku gets the ball back. Mourinho has been shown on TV from the stands. Yeah, no, mate. He'll be out for the majority of the group stage games, by the way. He'll be out for he'll be out for at least 3/4 of the group stage games. Can't wait to get back to my beautiful Rome.
Mancini. Award has been pretty invisible. I do not remember one thing awarded in that first half. He's been a ghost. The Algerian ghost, they called him. Cristante changes side. Mancini. Korsdorp. Bad from Korsdorp there, doesn't stop the ball. Look at my hair. Oh my god, not a chance I'm taking that out. Not a chance. Right. Foul there. High pressing from Zalewski. Go on, press him, he's going to lose it. Ah, that guy just did Lukaku dirty there. Oh, you've got good hair, kid. Thank you, Jose. Ooh, Zalewski loses his man there. No corner kick. No corner kick. Right now, if you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We need a little awaken here because this game is making us fall asleep. Right, they go here. Shoots. Bad shot. No deflection, it's our ball. I shot a sheriff. I shot a sheriff. Wasn't that a... I swear that was a Bob Marley song. I shot a sheriff. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the symphony of the song, but it's definitely the words. The lyrics are that. I shot a sheriff. When Smalling and Pellegrini returns, I mean, I wouldn't exclude them to play on Sunday. Watch your videos every day. Love it, mate. Thank you for the support. Oh, God. Villar gets it. like, what's the reason behind of not putting the same intensity in as the Empoli match, at least for 20-25 minutes? That's a DNA problem of this team, mate. Welcome to my life, baby, come on. It's just a Roman DNA. Roma can, you can pick out 10 games. You can pick out, this is how the Roma DNA works. I'm gonna briefly explain it. So, Roma play 10 consecutive games. You can pick 10 consecutive games that this team plays, and I can assure you that every single game out of these 10 will be different from each other. There will not be one game where we will follow the same thing. There just will not be a game where we play as we did the game before or 2 games before, because in one game the intensity will be different, in one game the intensity will be lower, in one game the concentration will be higher, in one game the concentration will be lower, in one game the players will want it more, in the others they won't. That's how it works. That's exactly why we lose so many points against little teams, because you never know which Roma turns up to games. It could be that 7-0 Roma, which wanted to score and wanted to score at least another 5 goals, because if that game continued an extra half an hour, that game would have ended 12-0. And then you've got Roma today. Oh, great. Oh, fuck off. This is what happens. You see? This is exactly it. Sheriff Tiraspol just did us dirty here. Sheriff Tiraspol just... Oh my god. They just did us. When I'm saying that, they do us. Look at that defending. Oh my Christ. Look at that defending. We all turned around. We all turned around like sandcastles. Bloody hell. 1-1. That was sloppy indeed. The entire game's been sloppy, mate, to be honest. The entirety of this game has been a sloppy game. I will take a draw. Oh, piss off. Zaleski goes. Complicated. Put Spina in. Problems with this game has been this. We've never shot. We've never pressed. And we've never hired at the intensity. These are being the key principles of this sloppy game. I don't know what it is. I mean, again, we do this every time in the opener of our European campaign. Last year we lost. 2 years ago, the opener was Bodo Glimt. We all know what happened. It happens every time. I don't know what it is about openers of European tournaments, but we never get them right. Good ball, good ball. Ah. Not a good performance from El Shaarawy today, I have to say. I think it's time for subs. I think it's time to put Belotti in and to put Spina in.
Yeah, I think he's going off. El Shaarawy off. We've called it. Dybala on. Oh god. I mean, I'm happy, but at the same time I'm scared he's gonna get injured. Spina in, Bove in, Dybala in. The reason why Dybala's in is because the plan went to bonkers, to be honest. The plan was destroy them after 45 minutes and then avoid putting Dybala in and have subs in. But the plan did not work out. Wait, did Belotti come in? And I think Dybala came in. Belotti didn't come in. I think we've got Elsha off for Dybala. Zaleski off for Spina. And then who's the next one? Who did? And I think Cristante off for Bove, right? Or no? Not too sure. Peter just got injured. No, sorry, Awar off. Awar off for Bove. Yeah, Awar has been poor today, to be honest. Awar, Zaleski and El Shaarawy have all been poor today. Understandable subs. We gotta win this game. It's unacceptable if we don't win this game. So I am happy these subs are on, but at the same time, against this team, this just shows to you that our B team isn't good enough. We've got plenty of time to win this game, no doubt. No doubt, no minimal doubt. Renato Sanches and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are always injured. Bro just decided to compare the two. Zvilor looks like Kepa, by the way. Dybala and Paredes form the wall. Zvilor blocks it. Paredes, Dybala, Lukaku, Dybala. Oh! 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 Romelu Lukaku! What a cracking goal! That's a cracker. That's a cracker. It's those crackers you bring at school for break time. That's crunchy as a cracker. Look at those touches. That is a lovely goal. That's a lovely goal, lads. Lukaku's not good enough. Lukaku's not good enough. Shut up. Shut up. You haters. Shut up. Lukaku's a game changer. That's what Lukaku is. Lukaku's not good enough. Lakaka. He's not good enough. Why did we buy him? Lakaka. Sit down. 2 goals in 2 games. What a cracking goal that is. That's a cracker. Tarallo pugliese. Good. Right. I will say one thing. I mean, now you gotta smash that like button, because I always tell you that if you smash the like button, these things happen. And I told you that if you had smashed that like button, Lukaku would have scored. So, praise the good vibes and spam that thumbs up. Let's get this stream to 70 likes. 70 likes, and it's Bobby's turn to score. Let's do it. Let's do it. And also subscribe if you're new. Don't forget about that. We're closer and closer to 10,000 subscribers. It's a dream come true. So please, please, please get your friends and families, and also subscribe yourself if you haven't already subscribed. Corner kick to us. Paredes takes this. Liverpool are winning. That's what happens when you've got quality. Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz. Liverpool up. Leverkusen are annihilating Hacken, and Slavia Prague are winning 2-0 against Servette. Can't get over that goal. The fast touches. I mean, the speed of those touches compared to the speed of what we were going today is you just can't link the two. I mean, you can, and the glue to all of that is one, Paulo Dybala, because when he's on, it doesn't just change the game itself. He changes the way other players play. And I've said this in the first half, Cristante looks like a completely different player with Dybala on the pitch, because he's forced to not think about the defense too much, because he knows that, you know, Dybala can change the game. I might as well go up front. I might as well be that transitor. Is that a word? I still want another goal. I'm not satisfied. I mean, that goal was a cracker, but I want a 3-1. Mancini stops it. Your subscribers are going fast. That means they're doing everything right. Thanks for the support, mate. I do what I have to do. If you guys like this channel, I will obviously continue it. Well, we're 9 likes away from 70 likes, so if we can get it done, it'd be great. 9 more people to subscribe. 9 more legends to subscribe. To like and subscribe. Alright, we've got 20-ish minutes to go. I am hungry. I'm craving some... What am I craving? I'm craving some Parmigiana. That's what I'm craving. I'm craving aubergines. No, I'm not crazy. I am actually craving aubergines. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I mean, if you're watching this from the other side of the world, what are you having for lunch today? Or what did you already have for lunch or dinner? I love food, so let me know what you ate, because I'm very curious. Plus, I hate cooking, but when I read some suggestions of food and all of that, I can pass them on to my mum. She's a great cooker. I hate cooking. I'm terrible at it. But my mum is very good. So, yeah. What did everyone eat for dinner? Or what are you going to eat after the game? High pressing from, I think that's Bove, but I'm not sure. No, it's Dybala. Llorente. Paredes. Also, can I just say another thing? When Dybala's on the pitch, Paredes plays way better. I just think it's that Argentinian connection. I just think it's that Mate connection that connects the two. But they link up really well. Dybala hits somebody. Can you all heat that? Thai curry. I am craving for more Roma goals, that is true. Dinner, ribeye steak and sweet potato. Meat and potatoes. It's 5 a.m. where I am. I can try and read that out, but it would probably offend Digi Kelnash. Dijig Galnish. What is that? I'm curious. Dijig Kalnish. Galnish. Dijig. Huh? Dijig. Dijig Galnish. Dijig. Dijig Galnish. What's Dijig Galnish? I get pictures of dog food. Mate, did you eat dog food here? If you search up Dijig Galnish, I get that white puppy food, filet mignon flavor. I hope you do not have that, mate. Unless you're a dog. Oh my god, oh my god. No, not a chance. Yeah, it is a different team when Dybala comes on. Paredes, Ndika, Dybala, fast pass. I think he means Jijig. Jijig Galnish. Jijig Galnish. Galnash. Oh. I don't know how to describe that though. It looks like meat, potatoes and rice or beans. Right, the guy who tackled Lukaku at least 7 times in this game got injured. I do not know his name. 15 minutes to go. Right, big question for everyone here. Which celebration is more iconic? Dybala or Lukaku? Dika. Back. Good pressing from Sheriff here. We can't lose the ball. Oh, Dybala. That's a foul. Yellow card. Totti's thumb. Dybala. Right, this is a free kick. They are both fitting for each player. If either player did the other's impression, it wouldn't work out. That is actually true though. Can you imagine Lukaku going like that? I mean, can you imagine Messi hitting the Sui? No, not the Sui, the Sui. Dybala to take this. Dybala. Goalkeeper gets it. Pretty easy. That's ours. Good from Korsdorp. Not a bad game. I retake what I said. I think he's been effective. Will I say he's been outstanding? No, but he's done what he had to do. Everyone could everyone could have done better when we conceded that goal. But overall, I think Korsdorp has had a good game, especially back after a lot of time. Because he didn't play against Empoli, didn't play against Milan, and didn't play against neither Verona or Salernitana. So it was a long time since he played, and I think it was pretty impactful. Again, he wasn't a game changer, but yeah, solid game. Lukaku playing wide. Oh, if we concede a late goal in this game, I'm going to knock this lamp in front of me. If we concede a late goal in such a shit game, I'm going to knock this lamp in front of me. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Because we cannot concede. Spina goes. Good. Changes side. Finds. Mancini tried the agility, which he doesn't have. Right, we are coming towards the last 10 minutes. Lukaku off and Belotti in. He's deciding the game with a great left foot, with a great teamwork effort. Teamwork goal. Belotti on. Why not? Why not score? Yeah, we are coming towards the last 10 minutes, so if everyone in this stream can smash the like button, if we can hit 70 likes, it'd be great. Please do it, and as I always say, if you haven't yet subscribed, get yourselves to subscribe first. And if you've already subscribed, get your friends and families to subscribe. And yeah, I mean, why not throw another statement? If you smash the like button, now that he's on, Il Gallo's gonna hire his crest. Let's do that. Challenge is on. Challenge is on. 75 likes in Il Gallo hires his crest. Bove fouled. Referee ignores him. Belotti fights. Yes, my guy. Free kick for us. Bobby does look injured. He's touching his knee. Oh, I think it was. I think it's a concussion against the other knee. They showed the replay again. I think it's a knee against knee, which is painful as hell. Probably one of the most painful things ever. Right, update on Europa League scores. Rennes are winning 3-0 against Maccabi Haifa. Liverpool winning 2-1 in Austria. Leverkusen 4-0 against Hacken. Karabag are winning against Molde. Slavia Prague 2-0 in Switzerland against Servette. Roma 2-1 against Sheriff. Panathinaikos are winning 2-0 against Villarreal. And Union Saint-Gilloise have equalised it at home against Toulouse. Don't forget that West Ham are playing tonight against Bachka Topola, Serbian side. Brighton are playing at home against AEK Athens. Rangers against Betis is an interesting game. Ajax against Olympic Marseille is a very interesting game. And Atalanta against Rakow Częstochowa from Poland. Alright, is Bobby back on? Right, we're using that possession to kill the game now. And Ndika finds Belotti long. Doesn't stop the ball well. Fights to get his ball back. Good. From Llorente. Paredes. Wide to Karsdorp. Paredes again. Bove tried a shot there. Was it Bove? No, it was Paredes. Paredes is the only guy to try to shoot from there. Bad header from Sheriff. Paredes gets it back. I'm very curious to know if the team will start the journey of death back to Rome tonight or tomorrow morning. Because I think that, again, is impactful on Sunday's game. You have to consider 2-hour bus ride and then a 3-hour plane. I highly doubt they'll do it tonight. I mean, it can happen. But if that's the case, then they can get tomorrow out as rest and get back training on Saturday. And then Saturday evening leave for Turin. I mean, to be honest with you, I have to be very honest. I think the most logical thing to do is not come back to Rome and from here go directly to Turin. Ask for Turin to rent you a pitch for a few hours. I think that's the most logic. I think these players can do without, seeing their wives, girlfriends and children for a few days. This is their job at the end of the day. If I were Roma, if I were organizing this, I would definitely do that. But I don't think it will happen. Because again, Turin isn't next door. It's all the way up compared to Rome, so you have to consider another travel day. But yeah, I don't know. That's curious to know. Belotti. Ooh.
Good chance. Good chance. Right, 5 minutes to go plus added time. Apparently they've got this new rule which followed the World Cup, which they're going to give a lot of added time. I don't know if it applies for Europa League too. It's a foul on Paredes. Right, 2 likes away from 70 likes. Please, let's get 70 likes before the stream ends. Please do it, and also subscribe if you're new. Right, throw in. Karsdorp takes this. Throw in again. Right, a few subs for Sheriff Tiraspol here. Genk scored. Fiorentina in the Conference League. Liverpool scored another one. Mo Salah. 3-1 Liverpool. Fiorentina 2-2. Fiorentina concede a lot. That's the problem with them. I think Fiorentina have a great team, but overall they concede too many goals. I give you my like all the way from Malawi. Love it. Thanks for the support. Ooh, we're about to get that back. Dybala gets it back. Belotti fights, wins it. Paredes, Dybala turns around. Ooh, slips on the floor. Any thoughts on the third kit for this season? There have been some leaks. It's coming out this week, I think. Spina. Oh, that's a chance. Surely it's a goal. Oh, what a save. Oh, and then Dybala tries something. It's a corner. No, it's offside. No, is it a corner kick or is it offside? As long as Dybala isn't injured. Yeah, no, Dybala isn't injured. Third kit will get released. I like it. The only thing which I don't like about that third kit is the pattern on the collars of the arm collars, on the sleeves. Oh my god! I thought they equalized. It's a corner kick, which means Svilar saved this. Svilar saved this. Players are protesting for a penalty here. Yellow card for who? I thought I was going to check this for a second. Yellow card. No, he's not checking. He's not checking, is he? No, he's not. No, it's not a foul. It looked like a foul. It looked like a foul. That was very immature from Svilar. It was a good save, but he knocked him down. To be honest, I think that was a penalty. I have to be very honest here. That looked like a penalty. I mean, they're showing this again. Svilar gets nothing. Svilar just doesn't touch the ball. I think we're very lucky there. I have to be very honest with you. I actually think that was a penalty. 7 minutes of added time, by the way. That was a massive risk. That was very immature from Zvilor. He completely dived on him. I mean, I would have given a penalty if I were the ref. Sheriff attack. Oh, look at us concede a late goal. Dybala gets it back. No foul. Counter attack. Belotti goes. It's a foul. That's a foul. Good. Yellow card. I'll tell you another thing. This is just my little... No, I could just be saying bollocks here, but after the protests of Budapest, maybe UEFA will be a little lighter in terms of refereeing with us this year. I highly doubt it, but I mean, that to me looked like a penalty. I want to see it again because maybe he gets the ball first, but from the one clip which they showed me again, he did not get the ball. He just completely knocked him down. It's a foul for us. 5 minutes to go. You're gonna... Dybala changes side. Precisely on Spina. Tries his usual sprint. Wins the throw-in. But yeah, I haven't seen it properly. They just showed me one clip, so I could just be saying some random things. But from the clip I saw, I think that was a penalty. Throw-in toss again. Spina takes it. As we move in the last 5 minutes of the game. Paredes, great footwork there. Spina, Paredes. Dybala fights. Oh no, Dybala's got the ball. Don't injure him. Cristante. Cross in. Spina keeps it. Lets it flow. Spina goes. In. Back to Ndika. It was ball first and not that harsh. I don't think it is a pen. I'm gonna see it again. I mean, they'll discuss about it a lot, so. Great interception from Sheriff. And then Paredes wins it back. Oh, could be a goal. Dybala! Dybala! Great clearance from Sheriff again. They deserve the applauses. They've defended well. Apart from that goal, that second goal, which we turned into prime Xavi and Iniesta, they defended well. The Lukaku got marked really well today, so credits to them. Corner kick. Botan in. Right, Talal is out and the guy goes in.
Dybala. Paredes. Great from Belotti. That's the spirit you need. Spina goes. 1 minute to go. Spinazzola loses it, wins it back, and then finds it for Paredes. Change side. Finds Dybala. Dybala goes. It's his zone. Dybala. That's a pen. That's a penalty. That was in the box though. I could see it from here. Dybala in. No, it was outside. It was outside. Take back what I said. Very close. These are probably the most complicated free kicks because of how close they are. I actually think Paredes is going to take this and smash it in. Red card for Fernandez. Double yellow card. Sorry, João Paulo. Right. Red card for this Fernandez guy, number 8. I'm very curious as he was going to take this. I actually, because you see, yes, Dybala can take this, but it's very hard for the ball to go over the bar and into the goal when the distance is this short. You need something rapid here. You need to slam it in. That's why I think Paredes needs to take this. Dybala wants it. You can tell from his eyes. Oh, Paredes slams it in, and the goalkeeper gets it. Right, Ndiga clears it, and the game is indeed over, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1, scrappy win, but I will take it, because the pattern of us in the opener games of group stages in the European stage is normally very negative. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it, even though we didn't play a great game, apart from that second goal, which was sensational. I'll take it. 3 points, just like Slavia Prague, started the group stage very, very well. I'm going to catch you tomorrow with match preview and match reaction, or one of the two, I'll decide. I mean, I don't think we need a great match reaction for this game, because not much happened apart from that great goal. Renato Sanches did get injured, but overall, we got the 3 points. We did what we had to do. I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Before leaving the stream, please click that thumbs up, and also subscribe yourself. And if you've already done that, get your friends and family to subscribe. It's a road to 10,000 subscribers. It's a dream of mine. 500 subscribers to go. Yeah. Enjoy Europa League tonight. We've got some very interesting games. Atalanta playing, Ajax against Olympique Marseille. Liverpool did win, and Slavia Prague won in our group stage. But yeah, I'll take it. 2 wins in the last 2. Now, focus against Torino, because it's a very crucial win. Gang, talk to you soon. See you out.